This is the largest ship that was designed in World War II to actually ground itself on the beach and retract successfully. And the reason it's called landing ship tank is because this deck, the third deck, you see is totally wide open like a huge barn. It's very unusual for a ship because you give up a lot of your watertight integrity, but it's designed to carry up to 20 Sherman battle tanks directly to an enemy beachhead.
I'm with the LST 325 to help bring the history of the naval ship LST and others like it to the people of the middle of the United States along the rivers. My duties when the ship is underway is I man the bridge. One of us logs the commands from the sea captain or the river pilot. He talks down through a brass tube just like you see in the movies, just like they did in Mark Twain's day, and tells us 2/3 ahead, 1/3 ahead, or whatever he wants to tell us to do. It's a pleasure to be here in Cape Girardeau to share this with the people.
It's very satisfying to take a living museum around to the people, as opposed to having it sit in a static display somewhere with the people having to travel to it. So it's very rewarding, and I'm very happy to continue my service here. Also, it's nice to have them reciprocate, and a lot of the veterans will tell their own stories, how they served on this ship or similar type ships, and what service they had, and of course we still get a number of World War II veterans touring the ship too, and they're now in their 90s or more. So,
if you want to know the real history, you talk to the veterans. There's only a few left, and they'll tell you the way it was. I was at Iwo Jima invasion. LSTs stay out 5 miles or so away from the battle area where the guns can reach them, so they don't get sunk before they can deliver their packages. As far as this LST, once I found out, I went down to Chickasaw. It had come in from Greece, and I've been on it for over 10 years now, and go out 4 to 6 weeks. My time is spent with this ship, down repairing it, winterizing it, one of many now, just a volunteer, and I usually run the throttles on it, and been doing that all these years.
Touring it around helps us preserve the ship. That's where we make all the money, to keep painting it, fixing it, welding it, and so on and so forth. But it's even more important to me because it's operational, and my dad served on one, and I get to see kind of what it was like on an operational ship. We don't do the things they did in World War II, but we operate the ship the same way they did. It sits in Evansville 11 months a year, and it's constantly being maintained. All the guys who work on the ship come from 15 different states. So there's only a small cadre that stays in Evansville and does the maintenance. But 2 or 3 times a year, those of us from out of state go back to Evansville, and we do a major maintenance project.
Well, I'll tell you what, I will never be, never would have been, never will be an NFL football star. I wouldn't even get on the ice in the NHL. But I am one of only 50 men in the entire world that gets to do this. And it's truly an honor and a privilege to be part of this. It's an amazing group of people doing an amazing mission to keep a piece of American history alive, not just static sitting in one place, but alive and taking it out to the American public.